Hey crew, Max von Neumann here. Today we are going to use the point-slope form to find the equation of the line in slope-intercept form that has a given slope of 3 and goes through the given point 1, 2. All of this is going to be done at lightning speed. Okay, here we go. Our objective is to find the equation of the line that's going through this point here, 1, 2, and has the slope of 3. So the first thing you want to do is label your slope. Label your slope as m. So we go in here and we put an m there. The next thing we want to do is label the point. Now it's a specific point, so it's a particular point, so we want to label it x subscript 1, y subscript 1, because it's a particular point. Now, we also need to know what the slope-intercept format is, or the slope-intercept form. Most students just call that the y equals mx plus b form. So I like to come over here real quickly, and underneath I just write y equals mx plus b. I like this format because it looks like it's set up to be a function. The y could be f of x. All right, so now in order to do this problem, we're going to use the point-slope form. Now the point-slope form is different than the slope-intercept form. Okay, some people call it the point-slope formula. So that is y minus y sub 1 equals m times the quantity of x minus x sub 1. All right, so now we want to know how we're going to insert the slope and the point. Well, what is this y? What this y here is, it's representing all the y coordinates on the line that we're after. So there's a point there, and a whole bunch of points in between, but you have an infinite amount of points that are on this line. So each of these points have an x and a y to them. So these are the general y's, and these are the general x's. So that y and that x here are representing all the points. Now, this y sub 1 and x sub 1, or x sub 1, y sub 1, is a particular point on our line. Okay, so now we know that these are the particular points. That's why I labeled it x sub 1, y sub 1. So all I have to do now is go through this and follow downward. All right, y minus, and I need y sub 1, which is 2, equals m, which is 3, times x, remember that's x in general, representing all the points on that line, minus x sub 1, which happens to be 1. I put parentheses around the 2 and the 1 because sometimes you have a negative number. Remember, negative times negative will give you a positive ultimately. All right, so now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rewrite this as y minus 2, keep it simple, and then I'm going to distribute here. So we're going to distribute like this, and we're going to get 3x equals 3x minus 3. Now all that's left to do is add 2 to both sides. So I'm going to add 2, add 2, And here we are here. We have y equals 3x plus negative 1. All right, so 3x plus negative 1 is the same as 3x minus 1. So let's go up here and clean it up. Here's our final answer. Now remember, the 3 is your slope, and the b, the bisection of the y-axis. That's what I think of the b. Remember, m for monter, the French word to go up, rise over run, also retreat over run in some cases. And then think of the b as bisecting the y-axis, or bisection of the y-axis, but really it's just the slope and the y-intercept. So this here, again, is the slope, and then negative 1 is where the line is crossing the y-axis. So here's what it looks like in graph form. It'll look something like this, where you see that we're crossing the y-axis at negative 1, and then we're going up 3 and over 1 from there, and then that gives us a line, and on that line you can see the point 1, 2 right here.
Hey, Alien Institute crew, don't forget to strike the like, subscribe, comment, and share. Also continue learning by watching more AI videos.